Welcome back, everybody here. Sorry again, a bit of a delay there. As you'll notice, Na'Vi have got Flamey back, but have now lost Guardian. Interesting.
What? Just now?
So I was thinking that was about to be a very good situation, and then I noticed that Guardian was missing, and now I'm just a little confused. But here we are into map 2, Gamers2. I think it's fair to say doing the unthinkable. I mean, having a stand-in and then taking a map off of Na'Vi, and it was Dust 2. Kind of crazy stuff. And now we're moving into this pistol round here on Mirage. We'll see some early action fall back. The call comes in. Rotations coming over already to this B site, but Gamers2 swarming it. Yet to find a kill. Dark will find one first. Zeus, though, coming in from the market. Going to get two just like that. We'll have time to reload and go for some more. And this is going to be tough now for Gamers2. Yeah, Kabakin moving in. We'll take down Dark. Gets Malzino there in the back. And Manise, the last one on Cat. He'll be brought down by Flamey. And Na'Vi will get that pistol round.
Yeah, and everyone goes down. That was a pretty solid round from Na'Vi. Didn't let anyone get any traction get taken in the site. Gamers2 couldn't even plant the bomb, and now, well, ought to buy. Will not have any bomb money to help them out with nades, but do have still a little bit of money for at least one smoke. Dark going to be buying that, and I wonder what he's going to opt to smoke off. I assume it's most likely going to be more effective at jungle or stairs than anything else. I mean, that's going to help you, especially if you want to get out of palace. But you got to make that decision because you can't smoke off both. Unless there is some new smoke. Whoa!
The one dig from Innocent coming out there out of Palace, and that'll open up the site. Might allow them to get the bomb down here on this second round. Although with the force up, it's still probably not going to be enough, even if they do find the plant to find the rifle round. And they're not going to get that eco upset because A site is closed. Na'Vi will hold it down, and that's going to be 2-0 starting out on their CT side now.
Yeah, that looked promising, and then Dark, as soon as that one decap and just launches smoke over, it's kind of sloppy, but they couldn't get that second pick on CT, which they really needed. If they had that, they would have 100% been able to get the bomb down. Although that one dig was nice, it didn't really give them the traction they needed in that site to get a bomb down.
The nice shot coming out from Zeus. Innocent is polite.
Oh, Zeus.
Zeus pushing in with the Iron Rose. Going to bring down two. Pulls out that side arm. Will he find another? Not quite. These will bring him in. Back in there with the Tech 9. He's taking that terrorist weaponry and is defending with it. And it works out for him. 3K for... No, sorry. 2 for Kabak and 2 for Zeus. I think Flamey with that other one. But there it is. The first 3 rounds going in Na'Vi's favor on the CT side. And now we'll see Gamers2 with all AK smokes and see what they can do.
Yeah. Gamers2 are going to have their full buy. They're not going to have an op, but Zeus still has an MP9. Actually rebought one, I think, since he died last round. So I'm not sure. That's kind of crazy to me, but maybe he'll find a good place to use it.
Or were there maybe 2 MP9s? Someone just dropped it to him and upgraded to a rifle?
That might be it.
But either way, yeah, I mean, you kind of see the submachine gun staying alive after teams get those first 3 rounds sometimes. But you always got to wonder. And as the player goes down, Zeus will go ahead and bring up his A4. But he is completely flashed out. And he's going to go down in jungle there. So bomb planted in A. And this time in your Gamers2, this is the 3rd time they've gone A, right? In a row. The other 2 were just eco rounds. So they're coming in, hitting it fast again on the first rifle. It works out. Sees the last one alive on the stairs. He'll be brought in by Innocent. And there it is, Gamers2 on the board.
Yeah, I mean, who goes A 3 times in a row is what Gamers2 try to take advantage of there. Not even working into a default at first. Like, I like that. Just kind of just work right into a full A, knowing that they can do it. And they're going to have better guns each time they try. And also just kind of maybe throwing Na'Vi off on that eco round right before that gun we just saw, because they would expect them, you know, if they were going to maybe go do a full A, they wouldn't just go there on a round that they wanted to throw away and maybe just try mid, but they didn't. Obviously, assuming they were going to go mid.
Oh, my knees!
Wow.
Beautiful. They dropped that far catwalk smoke that you throw from spawn. He pushes right through it and just shuts down those players in the connector. And that'll give him a 4-on-3 advantage. And that's 2 over towards the A jungle side and 1 lone ranger there in B. That is going to be seized. Sparrow still lurking about in that B hall area.
This would be a great opportunity for Sparrow to fake B.
Yeah.
And Dark's gonna be holding flanks. It looks like they want to bleed timeout just a little bit longer. I think to the point that it can't be a fake, and then maybe sell one. But looks like Sparrow actually just wants to go back to A to help them full execute.
Yeah, just using that time, you know, Na'Vi, of course, they're going to start thinking like, oh, I'll put one A, put one B, maybe stack two on one side or leave one and still even in middle just to get some information. And Gamers2 trying to just exploit their weaker defenses now as they're all going to group up. 30 seconds left. Flash is coming over. Zeus, though, going to hit the first shot. That smoke. Maybe they should have just waited on it in the first place. There it finally goes down, but Flamey there from Sandwich. And that's the bomb dropped in Palace with time getting low. And now Sparrow, the only one alive. Oh, man. Zeus thought he was trying to shoot the grenade at first, but we'll find Sparrow.
Yeah, insane round from Zeus. Obviously, if that smoke didn't come up first, or if the smoke came up first, he wouldn't have been able to get that free shot off, as you mentioned. Going A in that situation, I feel like wasn't the right idea, like without a fake, because they are going up 4-on-3, right? So it's a viable strategy. They're doing a full A. They know they could do it. They got one player who's hurt. That's one thing against them. But they also will most likely be going up against two players because there's always going to be a fast rotate A and a dedicated A player. I guess we got to talk about this round as well. It's almost going to end early. Flamey doing so much damage with that P90. And Zeus coming up to clean up the rest. Yeah. That's crazy.
And now Gamers2 are going to be completely broke. Na'Vi looking incredibly strong so far on the CT side, only letting that first rifle round slip. I mean, the second almost went the way of Gamers2, right? But we saw Zeus step up big with that Hyper Beast AWP, and then that one was just, you know, Na'Vi in the kitchen operating a blender.
Yeah, but if they did go B in that situation, they would have gone up against one op. They could have smoked him out. Whoa, get blocked. Oh yeah, Bakken in the window.
He'll pull out the USP. The ultimate counter to Glocks. And now sees, you know, Peekaboo battled there in the B halls. He'll bring down Sparrow. So Zeus, the only one to fall there, is brought down in the connector by those, you know, the Glock surprise. And Na'Vi looking really good. Zeus out there with 11 frags already in just 7 rounds.
Yeah, Gamers2 playing extremely fast right now, running up A with full guns, running out mid on their eco. Will they follow this pattern into this round? After Na'Vi have won 6 in total, a 3-3 split. Now we have a default coming out from Gamers2. Mouse going to go into the underpass, and they might just look for a little bit of map control, but Edward jumps in the underpass and finds a pick instantly.
Indeed, he does 4-on-4. Edward pushing up top mid. It's going to be caught off guard by Dark, but Bakken will bring down Sparrow. He was trying to work out through underpass. 3-on-2 right now for Gamers2. Good situation for them to try to get the round, especially since Zeus is down. And he's the one that's been giving them the most trouble so far. But Seized, of course, still with that op. And you see him here, in jungle, and now he'll get smoked off. Bakken at the A ramp. Oh, coming on that flank pretty quickly. Seized is going to push through the smoke, and he actually gets 2. How is Maniz not able to bring him in? And Bakken on the flank, he's got no idea. Dark goes down. And with the man advantage, and even getting the bomb down, Gamers2 can't hold on. Looks like Bakken. There he goes, looking for that op, and now he'll get that defuse.
What a ridiculous play from Seized. That's unreal. Like, flash through a smoke, immediately get spotted, get the first kill, transfer to the second one, hit the headshot. Just sick. They gotta be so mad. That should never work.
Yeah. And let's see where their money is. At least they got the bomb down, so they had more coming in. That was 4 in a row, so, you know, they got the money, so they'll be able to buy up again. You can see the nades skimping a little bit. You got 4 smokes here on Mirage, so that's enough to run about any set strategy in full force, but not enough to, you know, maybe trying to throw some fakes or anything. Let's see, Maniz and Zeus might have the first battle. Oh, but no, Maniz now just going to get smoked off. And 2 ops now, Edward and Seized.
But Edward's not burned by this mid aggression that he got punished for last time. He's going to push up once again and know there's no one at top mid. Well, let's tell him he's going to take another peek down connector. And yeah, move back to A.
And Zeus is going to push in after that smoke dissipates to find Maniz in the palace. Flamey, I'm pretty sure he's shooting his teammate. Like, oh, just reaction. You know, someone walks out the door, you shoot them. But Flamey gets Sparrow. Now Malzina moving in, finds that trade, but Edward and Zeus will have that site on lockdown once more. And Gamers2, maybe time to diversify a little bit. They've been hitting A pretty heavy, and it just has not been working out.
Well, you can't go B now. It's too obvious. Gotta go back
Is
to
it
A.
though?
Got to go back to A.
Tech Nines.
You need at least 3 more rounds at A before it becomes suspicious. But Gamers2 have nades they're going to throw right into the window, I imagine. Once the smoke comes out. Will Edward find a shot? Oh, whoa! It was a bad window smoke, and the nades.
That one too.
Some damage.
They got kind of lucky that Edward missed those shots. Kibakin though, oh wow, one tap right there onto Dark. And ooh, not what you want to see. Trying to get the ninja plays once again at A, but the P90 on the sight box locking it down, and that's a flawless round right there for Na'Vi. Now, well, I was like not quite 9 in a row, but that'll be 6. Winning the first 3, losing the first rifle, and now 6 in a row for Na'Vi.
And Gamers2 just not the same team that we're used to seeing, and it's not like Dark is. I mean, again, this is you know, they don't have Mihu, but they were good at Mirage before and after Mihu. Dark is obviously doing fine, did well last map, but are really having a lot of trouble getting C rounds here. They did come close, I guess, a couple of times. And whoa, Sparrow punishes C's for that jump up on a B-abs, but Edward answers back, and so that that opening pick is almost for naught. But Edward is down to 4 HP, so
Yeah,
that
he's
might
really
make a
low.
difference.
Yeah, depending on where he can play, where's he going to stay? I'll actually go to B and just, you know, keep on the hallway. So really good opportunity for him to get one more kill, even on 4 HP with an op like that. And let's see if Sparrow will greet him. Now, Sparrow's actually top of mid.
Did he see Kabakin cross into the ladder room? It seems like he did. Ooh, Kabakin too aware.
And Edward will get one. And now even able to go to another fallback position. So he can even maybe get another kill, and he does just that. Can he find a third? Oh, he gets the damage, and they're down to 2 HP. And on the crossover, Edward, the 4 HP king right now. 4 HP, 4K. And Zeus will find the last one onto Sparrow.
Unreal. Going B was the right call there. And Gamers2, I think we'll have to. Maybe they're looking to swap out Dark on this pause. I mean, not that he's been doing badly at all, and he's doing great, but obviously having the 5 that you've played with might be a good thing.
Yeah,
and it was just team issues that were holding.
Might just be a timeout. Oh, Mihu is actually back. All right, so that's good news. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we know Dark did a pretty fantastic job on the first map, but still, just not having your whole team there with all the team chemistry, it can be pretty rough. So it'll be good for Mihu to get back in here for Gamers2.
That's suited me one of those easier maps.
Yeah, to kind of just pug it. Everyone knows about everything on that map, as most of us were born and raised there.
Mm-hmm.
But coming over to Mirage, where it is more complicated, more reliant on the team play. It'll be nice to see what Mihu can do. If they can bring it back, right? I mean, is the dream there? Can they go for a 10-5 half, or is Na'Vi just going to continue their domination and do it while using P90s?
So, I mean, last map we literally saw a pistol won by Gamers2, 7 rounds in a row for Na'Vi, and then 7-7 or 8-7 half for Gamers2. 6 rounds in a row after the pistol was lost, and then they traded rounds at the end, and Na'Vi came out with 7, Gamers2 came out with 8. I think we could see something similar today. I think on Mirage. I mean, I don't see why not. This is Gamers2's pick. They surprisingly were able to win last map. How much does that have to do with the roster switches between the both of them? It's hard to say, but if they get 5 rounds, they could be fine. It might be a little bit too late. I guess it's a little bit different considering Na'Vi had 10 rounds as opposed to the whatever 7 they had to start off last map.
Yep. Although I think you're going to run into a situation where Mihu's going to come in, and I think he'll just start at a fresh 800. I don't know if he'll inherit Dark's.
No, Dark just spent all his money on like weapons before he
and dropped him on the ground. Intelligent. Actually, that's smart.
Oh, Dark coming back.
He still can't join, so Dark coming in again. All right. Yeah, all those Tech 9s were on the ground here. 3 Tech 9s. And I see 2 AKs, so it looks like... Well, Malzino spent everything, right? He spent 4,400 bucks this round. So he's more or less got a full buy. I thought I saw a second AK, unless it just went onto the ground. It did.
Rip.
And he's out. Interesting. Unpause. Nice try, seized. Maybe they're just gonna see how many Glocks they can spawn with Dark joining and then leaving. Too bad you can't dual Glocks. The dream. Alright, so it is gonna be AKs coming out. Now I'm kind of just
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand the Tech 9s. What was the point?
I don't think he had that much money, I guess. But he doesn't have armor. Oh, Sparrow doesn't have armor. Oh my gosh.
They're just Dark.
Yeah, they both don't have armor and AKs. They would have been better off.
They're going up against a P90.
That's like the nightmare.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad.
They should have just combined into an op and someone versus Tech 9. That would have been way better.
Yeah, I mean, really, the Tech 9 rush would have been the key, right? I mean, Na'Vi getting into the groove of things, and anytime they do that, they pull out just ridiculous amounts of ops, and we see them with 3 right now.
I'm just gonna spectate the aim punch right now.
It's gonna be pretty real. Manice, though, able to get in there. One of the players with armor here for Gamers2. He's gonna find 2 players just like that. One of the ops is down. I want to find where Flamey is. Oh, Flamey's in the market, coming through with the P90. Edward with the CZ takes down Manice. Seems like most of Europe still going for the CZ. Not Gamers2, though. Sparrow finds 1, finds 2, but Zeus is right there to execute him. And that'll be op preserved and a defuse for him.
Yeah, quite close. I mean, it was 1 in 3, 1 on 3, so Na'Vi had control around for most of the duration of it. But apart from that, they've had, let me see, like 1 or 2 close rounds. Like the 5th round, they had 2 players alive. And the 8th round, they only had 1. That was 1 in a 1v1, obviously. Between, it was that round that C's jumped through the smoke. And so they've had opportunities to get a good half going, but at this point are almost out of the half. You know, only have 3 more rounds that they can possibly win. Gamers2 are going to be buying.
I mean, we've seen a lot of instances on Mirage where a team will get it like a 12-3 half and it'll go right back the other way. Only time will tell if this will be one of those instances, but with the way that Navi's locking things down, it isn't going to look like it. Edward, 1 shot there onto Manice, got another one onto Dark, and we'll finish him with the nade. C's getting aggressive there in the B apartments, takes down Sparrow with the AWP, and that'll just be Innocent and Malzino now left to scramble and try to make something of this round if they can.
That A4 skin might actually get people to use A4 as more.
Oh, is this the Daimyo?
Has? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Daimyo is sick.
It's
Makes
sick.
me want to play Shogun Total War 2 again. Or, sorry, Total War Shogun 2, whatever. Syntax wasn't quite there.
Syntax error.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, but it's pretty sweet. I like it. I think, is that in the... What were the cases again? It was like Gods
and Demons?
Gods and Demons, and then the Daimyo is in one of the other ones. Or was Daimyo just in Bloodhound? I don't even know.
It might be, I don't remember. Well, you can't get stat tracks in the non-case new skins, right?
I have no idea. Actually, you can, right? Because now they put the tool where you can...
No, that only transfers stat tracks onto others. That transfers the number of kills you have onto another gun that has stat track.
Oh, it doesn't put a stat track on a gun that didn't have it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes more sense. I guess that would have kind of destroyed the market. But anyway, round 14 here. Gamers2 giving it a shot with all they've got. No head armor on these T side. And,
Manice
well,
with the
full
spray.
blind there for Manice. Lucky to get that one. Sees now getting a bit aggressive here into the B-halls with that up. He'll find Manice. So 4-on-3 right now. You got the Daimyo along with the Scar 20 and 2 AWPs for Na'Vi.
C spots one.
If Na'Vi gets this round, I will not be surprised to see 5 scope weapons in round 15.
Yeah.
They have done it before.
They have done it before, and they have won that round.
And they team aced it. That was them, right?
And they team aced it. That was Navi, yeah.
Oh my god, that was so Edward. Sometimes those right-click flashes just don't work out. He's actually spent like 5 seconds blind because of his own 2 flashes, and with that, I think he'll just fall back.
Edward been playing really well though, and Zeus has been playing lights out. That's
Yeah, man.
19 and 6.
He wants to get. He was what in the couple. I think 3 series, so 6 games played. Zeus was sitting there at like a -6 KD, the only one minus on the team. Although
Yeah.
likely the IGL still, so kind of expected, but very much making up for it now. He will be in the positives.
Yeah. He is locking it down. Gamers2 only looking. I mean, they can get a maximum of 1 round now. Well, Mazino's 1 and 13. Most kills on the board. Manice with 9. It feels like Manice has been playing lights out. He's been getting like entries, but no rounds. You know, so that they can buy every other round. That's not happening. And now we have like a full mid control setup going up against a mid setup from the T's and a full flash
Edward.
team. Oh my goodness, they all go down.
Whoa, Manice, that second shot onto Gabakin was unreal. He gets Zeus to fall out the window, takes off the head of Gabakin, and almost brings it back at the 2-on-3. Flamey there in the connector. You've got Seized up towards the top of mid, and actually, if he looks to the left, you will see the bomb. And Seized able to turn left. He's not an ambi turner. Edward in the TV room, just checking out that TV, just hoping that the news is going to come back on. Flamey will bring down Innocent. And Manice now the last one left.
That shot top mid was nuts. Oh, does he spot the head? I think he was spotted, but doesn't spot the head. And just afterward, we'll get punished. And that's Navi with a 14-1 half. Again, Gamers2 won the first map. It was their pick. Navi about to take map 2 and split it in kind of awkward fashion.
Yeah.
Winning 14 rounds on TT side of Mirage, which I guess, you know, rounds in general are a little bit easier to win, but for Gamers2, I'm sure they were expecting to have a much better showing on this map, and haven't done so. So it has been a day of roster changes, some awkward rounds, also some amazing rounds, but at this point, even with the pistol, it's going to be quite a battle for Gamers2 to win.
Yeah, Na'Vi though, I mean, they've got to be careful, right? They don't have that many series played, so they're still, you know, way down there and still a lot of series to play to get those points. But, you know, looking at a team like Gamers2, Na'Vi surely felt that they could have got a 2-0, but, you know, in the most likely scenario, are going to be coming out of this with a map apiece, so that means a tie, 1 point to each team. And Na'Vi have already taken a full-on loss against NIP. But still with 2 decisive victories. They're doing all right, but on this pistol round, Gamers2, really holding on to the B side. This is like pretty much a replay just with the sides flipped of the first pistol round of this game, and that'll be a flawless one there for Gamers2.
Yeah, very nice for the B rush is clutch. The game is extended, and I think this might mean that it could go on quite a bit longer if Navi, I don't know, will they buy? I mean, I assume they will. Yeah, they are going to be spending money here. Tech-9's armor, no nades, and might just, I guess, hit B again? I'm not sure. Let's see.
Coming out towards middle with 3. Innocent in the window. And he's not going to go ahead and repeat those Tech 9s. It can be so deadly. Zeus will start things off, bring it down Sparrow. Dark, though, from the catwalk. We'll clean up Flamey. Kabakin's got into the window, and he's in here behind Innocent. And he is completely unaware of that. So 4-on-3 now. You got a rifle now in the hand, but not for very long. Malzino will peek out. He's also got that evil time, you know? And it's actually pretty funny, because everyone that's using the A4 right now has that skin.
Yeah. Oh, Edward is going to catch Dark as well. And now that's the B side open. It's going to be a 2v2. Yeah, we are just seeing more and more people with this gun now. The A4 is actually becoming more used because of this skin, I swear.
Dude, yeah, people try to criticize me for playing, switching guns just because I got a skin. Like, they've been doing it at the highest level of CS as well, so I don't feel so bad anymore. But this 2-on-2, Malzeno coming in through the market. Edward, his attention is elsewhere. But now it's a one-on-one.
Oh!
Not planted for him, but seized, locking down the angle. 2 kills for him, and Na'Vi, well, there it is, another. We've seen a lot of big eco rounds here, and that's probably the one that's going to be the most deadly.
That's so frustrating.
I mean, not a whole lot of money on Na'Vi either, but on the cheaper side, P90 that Flamey's been putting actually to use here on Mirage. And this could be that last round.
That's got to be so frustrating. Those Tech 9 kills out at mid. I mean, allowing mid control to be taken, window to be taken, getting shot in the side of the head, jumping into a site to hold it, and there's already a Tech 9 waiting for you. Just like Tech 9's all over the place. And they were just running around, and that's partially Gamers2's fault for not locking down mid. Once they saw a lot of attention go to it.
Sparrow. I feel like he got robbed on that one. Looked like a headshot to me. But he'll be brought down. 4-on-4 right now. Flamey. Is he just going to go off? Yes, he is. Well, that's just one. Will he find Malzeno as well? Spamming up. Got the bullets to spare. 13 still available to him. And 2 P90 entry frags here onto the A sites. It'll be Manise there in jungle. Innocent was thinking about going there as well, but he'll move over to CT spawn with the Deagle and a Dream, really, in this 1v3. Well, he might have seen Seized. He'll jump. He'll be spawning. Seized will bring him down, and, well, Gamers2, I mean, able to upset Na'Vi, get a point on the first map, so they've got to feel pretty good about themselves overall on the day, but here on Mirage, their map pick, I mean, they knew Na'Vi are good at it. They get decimated, 16-2. Na'Vi takes it.
Yeah, they got slapped. I don't think they got to be unhappy with that performance. We get 16-2 on any map, but their map pick, and they know that they are going to be. They know that they are good at Mirage, and so that's going to be pretty disheartening for them. But obviously, Na'Vi looked extremely strong. Not much else to say, I think.
Yeah, that was pretty much all of them right there.
Whoa, Gamers had 7%.
Yeah, so, I mean, people were probably pretty, well, they were probably pumped after map 1, but, almost immediately into Mirage, you're like, yeah, it's not looking too good. So the time will come in.
Very small percentage of people pumped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we've already got our next series. I think they already are underway here. The Mouse Sports Hellraisers, at least I thought. So we'll take a very quick break, guys, and we'll get into that. The maps are going to be Dust 2 and Train. So stick with us. Even with the delay, this series, I think Mouse Sports and Hellraisers both agreed that, they could use a little bit more time. So it'll be starting on time. We're not going to miss any action here today in the CEVO MLG Pro League that you have been watching. And hopefully you'll continue to watch. Join myself, Helium, and Launders when we get back after the break. Stay tuned.